Well, I did make it. I made it to the big, better, everything cloud, and I got my halo back from my mother, and all is well, and there is peace in the kingdom on the big, better, everything cloud. But I got to tell you, before I started this journey, if you would have told me what I was going to get into, I would not have gone. Nicht, nein, nicht, no, nah, and all the other 516 ways that Google has to say no. It wasn't so bad, actually. It's just that it was so totally unexpected from the things that I chose. You know when Michael Corleone in The Godfather says, I was home free, and then they pulled me back in? That's exactly what I felt like. Because there I was. Remember that stuff that I passed on, you know, the anger and the cheating and the lying and the, you know, all that stuff? Well, they don't really let you understand what pass is. You see, you get to choose what you want. And I, of course, chose being responsible for everything that I do. But along the way, they give you the forgiveness. You got to work on it. You got to work on the anger. You got to work on the lying and cheating. You got to work on all that stuff anyway. Why didn't they just tell me? I would have agreed to everything. But no, they're very sneaky. You be careful. They are very, very sneaky. Yes. Or when you know those the support people that are there for, you know, to cover your back, your backside when either you've done something or not done something that you should have, or, you know, those people were late and they need backup. They don't tell you that it's not instantaneous. I grew hair under my armpits this long one time, waiting for somebody to come and give me what I was supposed to have gotten. But I have to take responsibility for myself because I'm the one who didn't do it at the right time. And you know that other one, the familia, the family, the mishpacha? Yeah, you know, those great mother-father setups that you thought, oh, they're just going to come and they're going to take you to the park. They're going to take you to, you know, to the beauty parlor. They're just going to do all this wonderful stuff for you. Hey, guess what? It doesn't work that way. But of course, if they told you what you were going to get, you too wouldn't have done it either, as I would not have. They kind of mask it, you know? Like, well, in one of my last lifetimes, this is what I was told under hypnosis, that my I was my father, and in this lifetime, who's my mother, she was my daughter, and she got pregnant, and I banished her from my household, the arrogance of me to banish her, and she had to go off all by herself. Well, let me tell you about this lifetime, folks. What goes around comes around. It was there, same thing for me. I had to either settle the score or live it out again. They don't tell you the karma. They don't give you the subtext. They don't let you know what you're going to get into. My brother, this lifetime, lovely man. Little control issues on money and things. He was Henry VIII. I was Catherine of Aragon. Banished with no allowance. Sort of the same thing. He holds my purse strings. I gotta tell you, it's interesting. What goes around comes around. He's working on it, though. He's doing very well. Earth was very interesting. Earth was very interesting. A lot of the things that I remember about my earthly experience are still there. Like, dancing under the stars. You still do that. You dance under the stars. And although you don't get pulled in a horse-drawn carriage on the beach, you do drive in a convertible on the beach, and that is so much fun. Yes. There's some of the things that you still have hummingbirds, and you have earthworms, although I understand not for long if you're not careful, and life. I mean, you have life, and it's wonderful. Some of the good things that you have that I loved, the little robot that goes around and cleans your floors when you're not around. We've had that for many, many lifetimes, but it's good to see that you finally got them, yeah? And cell phones, wonderful. Next is telepathy. Wait for that one, that's a good one. Oh, but the thing that I really loved the most was the motorized sex toys. Congratulations, that was a good one, yeah. But the thing that I really learned about my earthly experience that was the most important is that we don't nurture ourselves enough. We don't. When was the last time who here likes to go swimming naked? When was the last time you swam naked? Yeah, see? Yeah. You know, even if you just think about it, it's like nurturing yourself. You don't have to go out and take the time to do it. You just kind of flash it by you, whatever else you wanted to do. I mean, think about it. You know, when was the last time you left school or home or your job to make love to something or someone? You just have to think about it, and your whole energy will change. For me, it's hot fudge sundaes. I like to bury my face in a big hot fudge sundae with this dark chocolate and fuzzy marshmallow and wet walnuts, and just eat them. Well, my cholesterol won't allow that, so now I just think about it. I go hang out in Safeway, and I just look at the ice cream bin, and I got it. It's there, and no pounds. It's wonderful. So you're never too old, and you're never too late to nourish yourself. So, you know, nourishing yourself is like a cosmic law. You cannot nourish others unless you nourish yourself or love yourself fully. It just doesn't work. So what I want you to do is I would like you to take out the mirrors that you came in with, and I would like you to look into the mirror and say, I love you. I respect you. I nourish you. Yeah, and now we're going to sing a song, and the words, I want you to think of the words as you singing these words to you. A, you're adorable. B, you're so beautiful. C, you're a cutie full of charm. D, you're a darling. And E, you're exciting. And F, you're a feather in your arms. J, you're like Jack and me. H, you're so heavenly. I, you're the one I idolize. J, we're like Jack and Jill. K, you're so kissable. L is the laughter in your eyes. M, N, O, P, I could go on all day. Q, R, S, T, alphabetically speaking, you're okay. You made my life complete. V means you're very sweet. W, X, Y, Z. Oh, it's fun to wander through the alphabet with you to tell you what you mean to me. Life is not a perfect science. It's not supposed to be. And whether you got to get rid of those people that don't love you or you don't love them, and you just got to nurture yourself with all the people that love you and that you love them, no matter how much money it costs. You know, Hunter S. Thompson said it best when he said that life is not a journey to the grave with the intent of arriving with an attractive, well-preserved, and a safe body. On the contrary, you have to slide in sideways with a Chardonnay in one hand and a chocolate in the other. Body totally worn out, thoroughly done. Wander through the alphabet with you, though it seems a silly thing to do. I-L-O-V-E-Y-O-U, I are in love with you. Thank you. Thank you very much, and thank you for coming. I really appreciated you being here and enjoying it. Thank you so much. Go out and nourish yourself.